Morning folks, I've been messing about with this now for about an hour or so. I've discovered I've cleaned this board up, massively cleaned up and dried now overnight. I've changed the socketed chips, as in the CPU and the ones that are socketed, because they was all green on the legs. There you go, look at them. So it's not worth messing about with them really when you've got plenty of spares. But what I did discover though is, I don't know whether you can seeing that leg there is stuck in that pin. That pin is stuck in that socket. And subsequently off the ROM pack, there's one leg missing there, you can see. The far left on this side. So there's no way that's going to work while that's like that. I'm afraid this is going to have to go off to my good mate to get sorted, because that socket there is going to clearly have to be changed. And unfortunately for me, I don't have any 12K boards here at the moment. Alan has them all in his workshop. He's fixing for me. And unfortunately the spread of that ROM pack, because there's the ROMs the other side and that connection, is different on a 14K. So I can't plug that in there because the spread is different. It doesn't fit, unfortunately. So, but at least I know what the fault is. But all's not bad, because what I've done is I've put in a working 14K board to see what the rest of the machine's functioning like. I've changed the power supply unit. I had one that was built already. I've discovered a few things that were wrong and sorted them out. But the in-out works fine, the complex sound works fine, because this is made up of, that's your main in-out, that's your main CPU, and underneath there on the back is your complex sound. All this is for Archdeacon, by the way, because he wants to know a bit more. And inside there is your power supply unit regulator board, but that's all okay. This is running silverpot ROMs at the moment. It's just to it is useful, because then I can see whether the displays are working, what lamps are. I fixed them lamps. I put a few credits in, but the start light's not working. But it will be the sounds of silverpot. I don't know, the reels will be totally different, so I've no idea what's holding. I mean, that comes on, so it is a useful tool, but it won't be the sounds of Lucky Lady. And obviously the winds will be different reel positions. But at least I know the reels are working, as in the reel sensors and the motors for that matter. I know that they're working. I have run for a few tests and all but about 2 lamps are working. There you go, I'll let that flash a minute. There you go. So I know most of the lamps are working. I'll be able to pinpoint which ones ain't. Reel working. I haven't tried the payout yet, because I've not managed to get a win yet to pay out. Well, obviously I would do some more messing about with this. So at least then, once that ROM pack's fixed, I mean, I still don't know whether that 12K board's any good. Of course I don't. But identifying the fault, I mean, the leg missing is not going to work. There's no way in a million years that's going to work with that leg missing. So, and it's just shame that the ROMs are configured slightly different on here. That they're sort of spread out. They're a little bit closer on the 14K, so them sockets don't fit. And I obviously you can't take them out of there and put them, because there's more pins. And there's that connection, so that'll go off to Alan, so that'll probably tomorrow. Anyway, so there you go, that's Lucky Lady part 2. So seems like most of the machine's working. I discovered that the refill key was switched on, so it wouldn't take any coins. That took me a while to sort out, but at least now I'll be able to get the rest of the machine ready for when that returns. Okay, there you go, Archdeacon. You've had a little look at tinkering. There's some there's the old CPU and the 2 RAM chips that I've changed over. There's my new ones. I've got loads of them, absolutely loads of them, so I'm not short on microchips. Anyway, I'll speak to you soon, bye.